Well, good evening. Welcome back. Tango Actual here. So, today's the first day, day one of Gray Zone Warfare. It dropped this morning, ready for download, and people have been picking up and playing it. Now, this is after a week-long test, limited to mostly a lot of streamers to get their hands on and play test it out. So, after 7 days of that, and watching that playtest, seeing the new features that were setting this apart from other extraction survival games, I'm super excited to be able to get my hands on this and get some playthrough on here. So we're starting up. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. I've got a lot that I need to figure out about this game because this is going to be my first experience with it. Did get a lot of secondhand stuff from watching the playtest, but I don't think I quite understand it quite yet. So this will be pretty interesting to get my feet underneath me in this game. So it looks like we've got two different options here for play. Warfare is their PvE and then Joint Operations, that looks like the PvE only mode. Which, that right there, isn't that what we've all been complaining about with Tarkov? We have a PvE mode right off the bat here that we can play with. And I do believe that's open at any level. Now, I did get the top tier supporter edition of this. I haven't seen just exactly what that gets me in game here, so I'll be on the lookout for like stash size, things like that, to see just exactly what that's all about. So the main screen here, not a whole lot. Looks like we just have to deploy first and jump on into it. In creating my character, I have gone with the Mithras team. So as opposed to Crimson or Lamang. This one just kind of spoke to me for it being a PMC or run by soldiers for soldiers. Just seems right. Plus it seems like those Crimson guys don't really have a conscience. So, good for you if you join Crimson. Jump on into the jungle and, you know, commit some heinous war crimes. Whatever floats your boat. I'm going to try to run by the rules of engagement here, so we'll see how that goes. And then Lamang, I don't know what you guys do. You guys seem to be the smallest faction out there. I guess you guys like to raid solo. Word on the street is, though, is that Lamang gets the first dibs on all the good gear. So maybe there is a benefit to that. Not only do you get first dibs, but you get to keep it all to yourself because you're kind of alone out there. Okay, so, yeah, here we go. I want to take a look at the controls. Make sure I'm not going to be screwing anything up in there. So I have turned down the music volume. You're not hearing in-game music because I did hear that some streamers were getting a DMCA slap on the wrist for that. Emperor82 coming in on YouTube, man. Thank you for the subscribe there. Appreciate that. Real good to see you here. So yeah, as I was saying, I think the music in here, people were having a bit of an issue with that. So it was highly recommended that before you start pushing this out on your channel here, take that music volume down until they get that stuff worked out. Oh, we've got an FPS counter. I don't see it on my screen right now, so maybe that's going to be in game. That'll be good to keep an eye on because I have tried to modify my settings according to some suggestions, some coming out from the company itself. I am running an AMD GPU, so we're set to medium on the quality. We've changed our anti-aliasing to FSR. That was part of that. And then the Fidelity FX frame generation, I do believe that was going to be turned on as well with these suggestions. So hopefully we don't run into a bunch of frame stuttering and craziness with that. We're looking for at least smoothish gameplay. But if I run into hiccups, I'm not going to sweat it. This is very early stuff. They just came off of that early playtest, and I don't think we were all expecting this to be dropping, what was it, within a week or two of the conclusion of that? So I'm just happy to get my hands on it. This is cool. All right, sensitivity, we're sitting at a 1. We might come back and play with that after we get in and feel what that's like in-game. Okay, interactions are F, that's good. Sneak is control. Okay, gonna need to remember that. Crouch, we're good on that. Prone, that's a little different than what I've got for Tarkov. So we might look to switch that around. Let's see here. I heard that VoIP is set to V and to Z, and you can't change that? Maybe since everybody's been bringing it up, maybe it's not an option in here. And actually, it doesn't look like it is. I didn't see it. Q and E for our lean left, lean right. Okay, we got dynamic crouch. Left control on the mouse wheel. It's all good. So maybe the VoIP. Yeah, the VoIP is the only one that really looks like it could trip me up. Okay, and I don't think that we've got any... Use a selected item. Yeah, it doesn't look like we've got really any inventory buttons, which... In Tarkov, I've got a discard that looks like it's going to be my prone button here. So that's another thing I'm going to have to figure out. So if they open up some more of these controls to some key binding, that might be good then. If I can keep consistent key binds between this and Tarkov, I don't want to have to rekey my muscle memory to be able to effectively play this. But as it stands right now, these look decent enough, at least for what I have on here. Nothing really to change it to. Rars, hey, what's up, man? I have chosen Team Mithras. Team Mithras. They are a PMC run by soldiers for soldiers, and that seemed to be the right thing to do. Crimson, I hear they're just a bunch of baby-killing murderers, and Lamang are a bunch of weirdos. So, do with that what you will with that information. But I hope to see you guys in the jungle. If you guys have the game going already, I expect to see some gamer tags getting thrown my way here. Your name's in game. Okay, so we've gone through controls. Controls are looking good. I don't know what the ramifications are of going either full warfare or joint operations, because I want to be able to progress in the correct manner, I guess. So I don't know if that's going to be just focusing on the warfare with the PvP, or however that AI is operating. Perhaps joint operations could be a good decision to go with. The way that PvE is running in Tarkov, they're completely separate games, so progression is different in both. I only imagine that's the way that it is here, but we'll see how it actually is hands-on. So this menu looks like that's about it there. Let's go ahead and jump in for the PvE VP. See where this takes us. Okay, so server loading's not looking too bad so far. I am running into some frame issues on the stream. So hopefully my quality isn't crapping out right now. Okay. Not bad so far. The left and right. Are those AI voice lines? The left and right is a little blurry. Maybe to be expected. I do feel some inertia as I'm turning too. And the ADS snap. That's pretty cool. How it has that little bump at the end. That's pretty realistic there. I like that. Okay, so what kind of controls have we got? I've got a map over I can pull up that looks to be off screen from you guys, so you guys don't get to see my map here. What other HUD stuff do I have? Okay, yeah, we're definitely having some buffering issues here, at least going to YouTube. So hopefully the stream stays up. Okay, I think we're still connected here. I'm just getting warnings all over the place. Let's see what stream health looks like. Stream status is poor. That's not good. As far as servers go, I believe I went Central US. Now, I don't know if that's any closer to me than the Western ones are. I'm playing out of Denver. So I took the best guess on that one. Okay, so you guys are in Central. That's good. Okay, so we get one coming down. Let's see, what can I play around with here? I guess the gym is not actually of use. The kitchen, maybe nothing really to do here. Okay, a little stuttery. Oh, my bitrate is dropping bad. Huh. Yeah, stream is... Okay, so stream's looking bad on Twitch as well. I'm seeing it push really hard to YouTube right now. So I'm seeing encoding lag issues. I'm seeing rendering lag issues. That is definitely a system thing for me. Okay, I'll keep an eye on those numbers. I do have the frames capped, and perhaps I need to wrench those down, because in this area, I'm pushing over 70, pushing over 75 right now. So that might be a little hefty. Let's see if I can get in here and turn that down. See, 240, yeah, let's bring that down. We'll take that to 60. See if that changes anything. Okay. Well, so far so good on the frames. We're looking amber, we're looking red. That is a little rough. Okay. Let's see, what else can we mess around with here then? We had everything at medium. I may need to push that down. Gosh, I hope not. Let's reset those numbers. So out of 400, 500 frames we're pushing. Okay, nothing dropped yet. I really don't want to push it down to 30. That would be kind of rough, I think. We'll try to keep it at 60. Some of these are grayed out. I can't mess with them. Okay, super resolution to quality. Maybe we'll want that native. See how that works. I mean, at this point, I don't have to have like super graphics on here. But I do want this to not... Oh, good lord. Yeah, I don't want this to completely trash the stream. %, dropping. Oof, that is looking ugly. Okay, let me get back and reset those numbers. Okay, so if the native was not the right answer here, what would be? Let's try... Let's try balanced. Before I start cranking down quality, that's kind of my last resort there. Okay, coming back out, running through some foliage, dropping some frames. Okay, that's not nearly as bad. That's not nearly as bad. And this is balanced. Okay, now I just hit the red. 6%, 10%, 13. Let's go take cover again here. Let's take cover. Let me change. Let's reset those numbers again. Get back in here. And let's take that super resolution to the performance side. Okay. All right, we're looking clean. 0% dropped. Let's run through some foliage here. Okay, we're starting to get encoding lag. We're amber. It's 1.6, 1.9%. Okay, I just pushed up into the red at 6% encoding lag. It's kind of holding steady on my frames, though. 60 frames per second. Okay, this might be the ticket. I'm not quite there yet because I'm still looking rough with that 5% number. I want to be well under that. So, gosh. Let's try... Let's take it to ultra performance. Okay, ultra performance. I'm going to reset my numbers. And let's get back, do another run around here. Okay. We're pushing 60 frames per second. I'm looking clean on any frames missed or skipped. Run around through some foliage here. Okay, we're jumping up to 2%. 3%. The quality of the game is definitely... Oh, yeah. The render on everything looks god-awful at this level. And now I'm up at the 12, 15% encoding lag. Shucks. Okay. So that didn't seem to help too much. I think we can get our super resolution back to something probably a bit more balanced. Just so it doesn't look like utter garbage. And maybe we need to start wrenching the quality down somewhere here. Okay, let's take the shadow quality down low. Texture resolution, reflection quality, good. Foliage quality. Let's try to keep that where it's at for now. Okay, clean numbers. Here we go. Yep, up to 1.7, 3.6. I'm in the amber, I'm in the red at 5%. This is tough. Yeah, this is definitely not an optimized game. All right, so what to do about that? Yeah, stream might just be looking rough today until we figure this out. So no indications of what I can do at base here. I do have my stash. We've got health, okay. Can change my apparel, that's cool. We've already got that set. The vendors tab. What are we sitting at for money? We have $10,000. Is that our starting wallet? And then 3 vendors. Okay, no tasks yet. Try visiting the vendors to get more tasks. Okay, tasks from Handshake. First recon. Let's accept this task here. So, hey there, man. Welcome to Lamang. Truly a paradise on Earth, eh? Name's Lewis Pell, but we can ditch the formalities, right? Just call me Handshake. I prefer it anyway. You might have heard that we recently had a little setback regarding our operations here. Well, I can assure you it's been vastly exaggerated. Everyone's doing their best, and we're basically back on track with only a minor delay. Okay, so here's the deal. I want you to go past a few spots around the nearby town and keep your peepers wide open on the way. Look for anything out of the ordinary, any signs of trouble, or even potential opportunities. Okay, so we need to check the area around the gas station. Okay, we got grid coordinates. That's cool. Check the convenience store. Check the demolished building. Okay, so we will accept that. Maybe we'll just use that as... Oh, I guess each one can offer me a task here. Okay, for this guy, we want to find and mark the caches. Okay. Lab rat, hand over the UNLRA medical supplies. Find the UNLRA medical supplies at the town's water tower. Okay, so here's Crimson's base camp and Lamang's. Ours is down in the south. Let's see here. First recon, we wanted to go to the gas station at 170-121. So 170-121. Up in this quadrant. Oh, we can set waypoints. That's good. Okay. 2 LZs. Oh, I can call transport. Landing zone pickup Bravo 1.
Raven, wheels up for base camp. Raven here, I'm moving out. ETA, 30 seconds.
here's where we're going to be dropping some frames. Okay, we're kind of in the danger zone there. Ooh, man, that is looking rough. All right, yeah, that helicopter ride was ugly for my drop frames. That was rough. Let me go ahead and reset those numbers and see what the rest of this does. So I'm dropping about 5% now. Gosh. Ah, Mr. Ooh, nice. Well, so far, I've been struggling with being able to push my signal for the stream. And I think it might be because of my hardware. Looks like I'm getting frames missed and skipped frames due to rendering lag and encoding lag, which is... It means I've got a very detailed game here that I'm trying to push on my hardware, and it's not able to keep up. I gotta find the correct settings. So as of right now, numbers are looking good. Let's get on the move to my objective and see what that does to my quality. Okay, going through the foliage. So far, so good. Maybe it was just back at base. Ah, no, that's starting to look like it's getting a little rough. Okay, there we're getting a little choppy for my frames there. Looks like the stream frames are also getting real choppy. Let's reset those numbers. In what way are you going to have it bad? What do you mean? Are you worried about your hardware being able to keep up with it? Because I think so far I've ramped down the settings, and the gameplay itself actually feels pretty decent. Oh no. Your rig is right there with the dinosaurs? Yeah, it might be choking on this. So I would really be curious what these streamers have been doing as far as settings go. Because, man, I just cannot wrangle these frames. Yeah, I really like the interface. The mapping system. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's getting rough there. The mapping system, being able to call your transport. Those are both some very nice features. Okay, there's some action going on up over in the village. Okay, dropping about 20% frames there. Gosh, that is getting nasty. Rars is coming through on Twitch saying 2 computers. Yep, absolutely. So having a dedicated stream computer. I mean, I might be at that point. I think I finally got the Tarkov issues down to where I could reliably stream that with decent quality. This one, however, does not want to play nice. Man, this thing is a beast. I do think this would require my second streaming PC. Okay, we took a little tactical break here. Frames have stabilized somewhat. Numbers looking stable so far. Definitely feel the stutter step of the gameplay now. Okay, yeah, I assume that any of these guys chirping me are free game, right? Like I just didn't schwack civilians there? Whoa. Okay, this must be their base, huh? I may not want to hang around there then. Who are these guys? Okay, we'll get to try out some medicals here. So, health, what does health look like? I don't see anything there. No. Character health, there we go. So I've got bandages to use. Looks like frames on the healer okay. Let's see. What else do we have here? Light wound, chest medium bruise, light wounds. Okay, so we've got light wounds. I wonder if bandages will be enough to take care of that. Ah, hey, thanks for coming in on Twitch there, Mr. Unice. Okay, so the quality's coming through on Twitch then. Yeah. And I wonder if that's going to be the frame requirements. Okay, so they're looking for me. Ooh, he got me in the head. Okay. So there are some hot spots. That is good to know. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. Compared to Tarkov, we are able to immediately redeploy. That's pretty cool. Let's reset those frames. Okay, what other possible thing could I do here? So I know coming out of OBS, I could probably jack up my rate, my bit rate. If I do that, though, that might be too much for Twitch. Okay, let's turn post-processing down. See if that eases up on anything whatsoever. Okay, so I still have some decent starting equipment then. How do I modify? Or can I modify? Looks like everything is locked. I want to take off the carry handle. Okay, so that looks like I can. Is this going to be the same? No, it doesn't look like... Looks like I gotta drag all this stuff over. Okay, that's set. Get our helmet. Get the ears going. This commander here's the only option for vest, it looks like. Tech rig. Guess we might want some glasses on. Okay, our belt is a couple slots. These heals. We've got surgical kits and bandages. Some tourniquets. Is that food? CRPs? Yeah, combat ration pack, okay. Splints. So I think we're going to want to get a few mags here. Okay, so we can take a secondary rifle there, it looks like, on the side of the backpack. That's cool. I imagine I'm going to want to take food and water. If that's anything like Tarkov. Oh, I've got a 2x2 space on the safe lock? I don't know if that's right. What was the top tier supposed to get? Were they supposed to get a 2x2 safe lock? Okay, bandages. We've got painkillers. Let's get an MFAC on the belt. Tourniquet. Splint. I don't want to lose everything out there. Okay. Yeah, that looks decent enough. Did my map keep my waypoint? Looks like it did. Hey, what's going on, guys? Rare coming in. Monarch both on YouTube. Man, I apologize ahead of time if the stream quality sucks. I am wrestling with my frame rate to YouTube. And I'm trying to figure out the best settings to make sure it doesn't look like complete garbage.
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
Okay, frames look good so far. We're getting amber here. So have you guys gotten into the game yet? If you have, how's it playing for you? Because this is, the gameplay so far, not bad. It is definitely taxing on my system, though.
I'm ready to load. Ready up, we're taking off.
Okay, so technically my body's still over there. I can go loot my body.
We're getting close.
Let's see here. Frame rate on the bird ride. Getting bad. We're getting the red. 6% loss. 7% loss. 8%. 9, 10%. But that... Okay, so that was bad.
Move out.
That was bad, but that was better than the last ride. So maybe the post-FX processing would be better. Let's try to reset those numbers. I'll keep a monitor on that. $34%. Oh, goodness gracious. 44? Okay, not good. This is going to be a rough one, gents. I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep this up. I got to tweak these somehow. Got to tweak these settings so that this will operate. Gonna have to get that second streaming PC here. That may be the only option with Gray Zone Warfare. That helicopter ride seems to be the worst of it so far. I mean, I'm dropping 1.3 right now. And that's not great, but it's not bad. Okay, so those guys are still getting wild over there in the same area. Yeah, nice. I think with a beefier PC, this would run a lot more smoothly, and hopefully they optimize as they go forward. All right, we're dropping 2.6 now. %'s getting a little rough there. Okay, so these guys don't generally have a whole lot on them. Is this me? Does it give me my, well, okay. Oh, here's where I... Okay, we'll go ahead and drop that. Here's where I wish that I had... Come on. The inventory system is a little clunkier. I need some hotkeys for this. Oh, damn, there's a lot in this backpack. Yeah, the buttons aren't quite the same. It does give me a round count, though. That's helpful. Okay, frames are still looking pretty nasty. No hotkey for quick looting? Yeah. It's not nearly like Tarkov on that. Definitely a lot clunkier UI. That being said, I think those are pretty easy fixes. I'm definitely far more concerned about how heavy this game is on my resources. The play itself does not feel too bad, but yeah, man, I don't know how dudes are streaming this. They got to have some pretty beefy setups going with some secondary PCs to stream. Okay, let's get that reset here so I can keep track of those frame drops. But I really do like the mapping system. Just a little bit more. This positive ID is so weird. That's definitely... So this is another PMC, but I'm guessing this is a guy on my team, maybe? Maybe he's Mithras? I don't know what he's doing. And I also don't know how we're going to be able to tell each other apart. Not entirely sure what the difference is between the character skins for these different factions. Okay, so far so good. The hit reg feels pretty decent. I know that they've tweaked it. It seemed like during the initial playtest, people were complaining about some of these AIs just being absolute tanks. And so far, I've been able to one-tap some of these guys in the head. That's good. Some of them will take a few shots to the body before they go down. So the encounters I've had so far feel pretty natural. They feel like an improvement from the playtest. Okay, it looks like we've had some fun times going down on this side of the fence here. Where is my objective at exactly? I think it was the gas station. Okay, things look like they're holding steady here. Whoa. Yeah, the hit registry's pretty good. My tracking is a little clunky there. And then I got to get used to this. Medium bruise on the head, light wound head. I got to get used to the way that this healing works. Because I don't know of any system for hotkeying yet. I need to hotkey my heals at least. That would make this far easier to do. Oh, did I not bring any of the painkillers? I thought I had. Open, inspect, drop, so I guess I need to open it. Okay, so the pain from the bruises go away. And the movement feels pretty good. Apart from it being a little choppy, the way that it's supposed to work, I think, feels pretty good. Okay, so my map says we're still about 164 meters out from our objective. Okay, I think that is the gas station over there. Ooh, a little choppy right there. But the frames look like they're holding steady for right now. That's good. So I do remember them putting out on Twitter that if you are encountering frame lag in the game itself, to hold on and let it reset. That there wasn't really anything that you had to do specifically towards that. I wonder if that also applies to me being able to push these frames out. Okay, I don't like this open field run, but we're going to do it. So another thing... Yeah, there we go. That was real choppy. Another thing is the stamina bar is white. And so it kind of blends in with the sky. That's a little difficult to see up against the cloudy sky. Okay, what do I need to do in order to get this task done? Am I close? Where am I at? Yeah, I'm here. I'm on the objective. What's this do? We can open it. Okay, let's see what the task had to say. First recon in progress. Check the area around the gas station. Okay, so it gave me the green. I did not notice when it actually clicked. Okay, so we want to check the convenience store at 171118. Okay, so open up my map. Oh, shoot. Can I not get into my map from here? Okay, I can do it on this one. What was it? 171118. So back to the map, and we want 171118. So somewhere around there. And we are looking for the convenience store. Okay. We're looking amber now, so we might be getting a little choppy on the stream. There's some real firefights going on in my northeast. That's another cool thing about this game, too. I feel like they give you a lot more for situational awareness than Tarkov does. And if you were a PMC operator, you would have simple things like maps and compasses at your disposal. I don't think keeping your bearing off of your heads-up display just makes it more realistic. It definitely makes you have to work a lot harder in understanding the maps. Yeah, I feel like the barrier to entry on Tarkov is just insane, right? If you didn't have a whole bunch of people come before you and make maps that you can keep on a separate monitor and, you know, do mission guides and all that stuff, like the first people who laid their hands on Tarkov, how the hell do they know how to do anything? This is definitely a lot easier to jump on in and start doing missions without a whole lot of fuss. Okay, so my objective is directly to my south over here. We're looking about 200 meters away. And we're looking for a convenience store. Okay, I'm going to take a quick second to reset those frames again. I need to keep an eye on how much I'm losing here. Never would have found an extract. Yeah, totally. And getting back into the map, I mean, you have your extracts labeled out right here. So I'm curious, though, if I have to go do those LZs or if I have the option to call in, you know, a different landing zone. That'd be kind of neat. But from what I hear, you get to open up different landing zones. Oh, that's kind of stuck right there. Get around it. Okay, convenience store, 200 meters to the south. Thing is probably just over on the other side of the street here. Oh yeah, the snap on that ADS, that feels so good. And the audio is a lot more... The audio feels a lot more genuine than Tarkov does for some of these movements. Yeah, I'd say it is worth a play. I would definitely recommend it. It is definitely unique enough in the survival extractor genre. It's definitely going to be its own thing. I think a few UI tweaks, hotkey changes, stuff like that, make it a little bit more customizable for the user. And definitely work on how clunky this is. I want to be able to stream this without having to get a whole second PC. But so far, the gameplay on this, no complaints yet. You know, some minor bug smashing needs to occur. Okay, convenience store, huh? Who's that in the middle of the street? Okay, I heard a beep. Maybe that was my task? Nope, not yet. 171118. Yeah, we're still too far north. And I am in the middle of the street. Not a great place to be. Okay, I don't know how to walk any slower. I forgot what the controls were for that. Yeah, it's definitely enemy there. Okay, I feel like he probably should have dropped on those headshots. Yeah, that was a cool inspect. That was legit. Look at that. That animation is really good. They definitely don't want to drop very easy. Ooh. He moved out of the way fast. At least they're not laser beaming me. I fully expected to get laser beamed in the head. So if I shot these guys in the leg, I would totally expect them to go down, right? They may not be dead, but they're not going to be on their feet. Come on, dude. Give me one more. Okay, so far, in this little area here, the frame rate has been pretty decent. Even getting into engagements. I can't see if he's in the dark. Okay, let's see here. Convenience store. I think we're probably still off from it. Oh! Oh, I reloaded to a click. That's not good. Oh. Can I inspect? Okay, how many rounds do I have? 21. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about that. I might have to pick up a local national weapon here to keep going. Run, dude. Okay, 30 round mags there. But we are definitely running low. Okay, check my map here. Yeah, we're pretty darn close, I think, to where the convenience store should be here. Honestly, don't know what this sucker is supposed to look like. So let me take some cover here. Tasks. Okay, so that's the gas station. That's the demolished building. This here is the convenience store. It looks like it's got a few signs going on the top here. Is that like a Culligan water thing out front there? Okay, red roofed building. This looks smoother than when you play Streets. I'd like to see some good benchmarks. Streets might be a good comparison. All right, did I pass it? Might still be further down that way. I probably should have paid attention to the streamers when they were doing these tasks. Man, they are bobbing and weaving. They know how to serpentine so they don't get shot. One round. Yep. Okay, I can't reload. Why? It's in my backpack. Shit. I hear somebody. Okay, we need to figure out this inventory management because I'm stacked up here. Can I go ahead and drop that? Let's move this down here. Move these up. Okay, now I've got mags. I don't know where this... Oh, there it dropped. Okay. What is going on here with my magazines? Okay, that's 29. My hydration's looking a little low. I'll have to get up my energy. Okay, so it's somewhere in this quadrant here. 171, 118. Maybe it's off to my left here. Maybe we can come back around the backside. Oh, I can't jump that. That sucks. Let's go back around. Because I think, yeah, I'm getting too far out. I have a feeling maybe it's that building? It looks like one of the bigger buildings on the map. Nope, little choppiness there. But the frames are still looking good on the stream. Okay, this is looking a little dangerous right here. Where is this sucker at? Gone too far. It's got to be 171118, right? Tasks. First recon 171118. So I've gone too far outside the quadrant here. I'm looking for that flat red roof. Culligan water looking thing. Maybe is it inside? That would be odd. It definitely did not look like it was inside. No, that is very solidly outside. Are there guys upstairs? This sounds like there's guys upstairs. I probably need to get the hell out of here. Or we can go up and get into it. Did I get pinged in the head here? Yeah, light bruise on the head. Okay. I don't wish to engage because I am really going to be running out of ammunition here. What I'd rather do is find my way out and find this stupid convenience store. Oh, they're gonna freaking kill me here. Okay. Man, frames look like they've been holding steady. So I'm real curious what that's all about. He tagged me. Light bruise. No, we should be okay. Hand. Yep, got a wound there. It's not gonna let me vault over there. I like the mouse sensitivity. So was that a use? I wanted to try to use that. Okay, that bumps up my energy a bit. So one swig took me up about 30. Will not let me take that. What? Maybe I don't have the space for it. No, I've got space for it. Okay. We'll leave it. 1, 7, 1, 1, 1, 8. So we're still going through the quadrant here. Kind of feel like I'm going to need a Sherpa here to take me around on these missions. If these buildings are going to be this difficult to find, I know I'm just running around it and not seeing it. So we can skirt this. This road seems to be kind of the barrier between the grid squares. Not sure it'd be along the street. Convenience store. Yeah, I don't think that's along the street. We're solidly outside the grid square anyhow. So it's got to be in this area. Go, go. This grid square is not that big. Flat red roof. Okay, 171,118. This is kind of the most northern area of it. Wonder if these dudes have anything on them. Not really. Okay, we're coming around. We've come through here. This is kind of taking us back on 171,118. Pretty good fire going on over there. Nope, can't vault that. How about here? There we go. Okay, canal. Ah, I think I may have found it. Can I wade through this? There we go. Okay, so 2 beeps. Let's see if that did it. Okay, got that. Now we need the demolished building at 170,116. It's going to have the dozer out in front. It is collapsed. 170,116. So 170,116 is down here. Collapsed building. My guess kind of looks like it might be this one. All right. Yeah, man, that took forever. That took forever finding that stupid building. That just was not the most intuitive place for it with the different aspects of the map there. Okay, so... make our way through the canal. This kind of takes me over to where I need to go. I really don't want to get in too many more firefights. I'm running seriously low on ammo. In fact, let me do a quick check on that. We have got 20 rounds left in this mag, 30 rounds spare. I don't think I've got much more in my secondary AR that I've got with me. So let's make our way over to this bulldozer and then try to get the heck out of here at the LZ. Okay, see, I just heard a beep. I wonder what the beep's all about. Oh, maybe that was one of my teammates close to me. Oh wait, no, that means I'm on the objective. Okay, that I hit my waypoint. So 170116. It's going to be maybe one of these top buildings here because I don't think this motel is collapsed. So that thing is 170116. I'm in the right area. Okay. We'll swing out in front of this and then, I don't know, maybe work our way right to left. So skirt these woods. Should take me into the area that I want to check out. How am I doing? Hydration, energy. Let's go ahead and eat up. Grabbing this one for sure. Hey man, thank you for the good vibes. I will need as many of them as I can get here. So far the raids are going pretty well. I would say this is a good introduction to the game, so I hope you pick it up. Let me know how it goes for you. Definitely a lot of fun. I expect good things for this game in the future. Okay, let's go ahead and cash out our water. And then I think we should be on our way out of here. Hopefully this bulldozer's right where I expect it. Hey, I think we might be here. Okay, that sounds like it. Check me off. Good. Good to go. Mission complete. Let me get over to my LZ. I think we want this one over here. So let's get the heck out of here. And surprisingly, on this mission, frames have held up pretty well. Whoa. I don't think I want any of that combat there with only a couple mags left. Let's work our way across this patty here. There's some more dudes over here. Okay, hopefully that was the last guy. I need to make my way that direction to the LZ. Running out in the open's never a good idea. Okay, 167 more meters. Do a quick ammo check. We're sitting at 30 in that mag, 7 in the other. Yeah, that is... We're getting down to the wire. Too much ammo expended. Come on, bud. Gotta run your way out of this. Call for transport.
Denied. Destination too near to your current position.
What? Too near. Oh, wait, what? I want to go back home. So how?
Negative. The destination is in your immediate vicinity.
How do I get out of here? I want to go home. That's my LZ. Okay. Maybe base camp. Call for a transport there.
Exfil, confirmed. Raven en route to
Ah, got it. Bravo 1. Okay, cool. So we need to work our way over to Bravo 1 then.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA, 1 minute.
1 minute. Let's get over to the LZ.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA, 30 seconds.
All right, let's go pull up on this hill. Okay, now we're starting to lose a few frames. So what is it about the gameplay that makes me drop frames here? It's either the dense foliage I'm running through. It could be the chopper.
I'm at the LZ. Hurry up and get in. Strap in. We're heading out.
Cool. That's cool. I like that extraction process. And here we go. We're going to drop some frames doing this. %. Okay, so that's what I got to figure out. We drop frames on the chopper rides. Okay, so we end up dropping frames on the chopper ride. And maybe back here at base. Because back at base, that was pretty heinous, running around out in this area when I was doing testing. So let's do it again. Dropping 10%, 16%, 33%, yeah. And I think that might be because I'm around a whole bunch of people here at base. Maybe that's making me drop frames. Yeah, well, I'll see. All right. I will be right back. Goodness gracious, thank you. I've been talking to myself this whole time. I went to go hit the restroom and I turned off my mic. Forgot to turn it back on. So, I've only been talking to myself for a little while as I've been handling stash management here. Nonetheless, that's embarrassing. Key case, but no keys. What is this QR kit? Quick release first aid. Okay, so that's going to be a bigger first aid kit. Looks like I got 4 pouches versus the 2 on the mini. Better than hearing me pee, definitely. I guess if I were mic'd up, I could have taken that in with me. Sounds like somebody outside our base. Okay, this is my locker. Great. What's going on over here? So there really is just no auto sort on this thing, is there? I've got a wallet, so I'm probably going to have to carry money at some point. Can I sell? To the vendor, to Gunny, trade. I can give him the carry handle, I don't want it. Ah, no quick button for that. Okay, I'm assuming he gave me money for it. Oh, not very quick on the pistol draw, though. Okay, so, I mean, so far this hasn't been too bad. I like the gameplay. Gotta get the frame drops under control. I don't know how well I can do that. Let me go take another run through base here. I also gotta figure out where the open door's at. Okay, frames are still okay. Let me go by these guys here. We're still okay. We're starting to drop frames. Okay, not too bad. Not dropping them. Oh. Yeah, a little bit there. That run wasn't too bad. I wonder if it has to do with the number of players in here. Because that might stutter a little bit. Yeah. That is stuttering a little bit. Okay. So cache retrieval, what did this guy want me to do? Find and mark the cache in one of the town's warehouses. In a shed at the town's lumber yard. Okay, that might be a good next one to do here. One 172-117. All right, so 172. Oh, it's going to be in the town. Yeah, 172-117. So down in here. All right. Not too bad. I would say overall, we've got a good game on our hands. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. I haven't run into too many issues as far as the gameplay goes. There was a little clunkiness on my end. Definitely the struggle was getting the stream to be nice and smooth. I know I dropped a lot of frames. I'll probably have to go back and watch the entire thing over myself to see just how bad it got. But funny enough, when I was actually out there on the mission, seemed to be when things were going the smoothest. So I'm going to look into that. I'm going to look into see if there's any changes I can make to rectify that. Could very well be changing over from my CPU encoding to GPU encoding. Could be that I need to upgrade my GPU to do that encoding. Could be that I need a separate PC in order to stream something this heavy. But this is definitely going to be a game that we're going to be getting into. So we'll figure it out. Hopefully the devs make it a bit lighter, a little bit more optimized. I can tell you it's fun. This is a super fun game to play. I like how it operates. I like the insertion extraction concept. I like the persistent battlefield. And I thought I was going to be losing a whole bunch of gear, but I was able to go back there and recover it. So that was definitely much better than losing it at all. All right, so I think we'll keep up with it. Whether we stream this next time, I'm not entirely certain. I don't think I'm going to be able to work out my technical difficulties before then. So we'll see what comes up next, but this is definitely going to get added into the rotation, and we will work on the technical aspect of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. hopefully not being too stuttery. But I think on the recommendation, I would say pick it up. This game's only going to get better, and so far it's really darn good starting out here. For early access, I'd say this is good for getting into. So, until next time, I will see y'all. Y'all have a good night.
在拍到了。